Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sage 2024 Showcase. This stream, we are starting off with Garbage Girl Louise, or specifically, Garbage Girl Louise, rebuilt. And that word is important because you guys may remember I checked this game out in Sage 2022, but this rebuilt version is new. So let me read the description here. Taking out the trash, literally and figuratively. What even is Garbage Girl Louise? Simple. Garbage Girl Louise is an indie platformer about breaking down boxes, cleaning up streets, and taking names. Of course, this is done through bouncing on evil moles, magic trash cans, and cardboard boxes, all while tossing anything you can get your grubby trash girl hands on. Save trapped raccoons, meet weirdos around the city, and even race against your ex-girlfriend. Dingy streets, bubble wrap, magical eggs, lesbians. Yeah, we have everything. Yay! Apparently the story is, November of 1986, Minister Mole, leader of the evil mole cult, has hatched a plan across the Urbanian Republic to capture every raccoon his moles could find. But when they kidnap Louise and Esel's pet, Rocky, the two garbage girls set out on an adventure to rescue all their ring-tailed friends and clean up the garbage the moles left behind. What does the mole cult plan to do with so many trapped raccoons? Who will Louise encounter on her way to Rocky? What MacGuffins will he chase? Will there be romance, betrayal, auto-scrollers? Stay tuned and find out. Now, this overview doesn't really mention what's being done here, so I will state myself, since they didn't seem to explain it. This rebuilt version seems to have entirely different graphics, music, etc. from the version I played in Sage 2022. It seems they have very much rebuilt the entire game, hence the name, to change the graphical style. I think they've kind of added more detail. It's more or less just a change, not really necessarily I think it looks better or worse than before. It is different. I'm going to guess that they decided to go a different direction with the art. It seems like the story is more or less the same as before. I assume the gameplay has been changed up as well a little bit, but we'll have to see. I'm not sure why they decided to change direction, since the overview doesn't state that. It'd be interesting to know. But I'm assuming they wrote that overview for people coming into Garbage Girl Louise for the first time. I just happen to be a bit of an old hat and have checked this game out 2 years ago, so I'm just a little curious. Maybe the creator can answer that in the YouTube video or something. I've actually had a lot of creators do indeed comment on these Sage videos. So, but before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming over to Twitch. We're trying to reach partner, but need more viewers to do it. So if you want to come by, whether to lurk or to talk, think about doing so, because it does help out immensely, and we'd honestly love to have you. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. I have a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content, and I have a merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff. Links in the description, and you can check them out at your leisure. Also, I want to note, too, that I'm glad the plot maintains between these versions, because the original plot of you're a garbage girl and you want to save raccoons, I just love that. That is good thematic theming, and also raccoons are great. I think we can all agree that trash patches are good. So, there's a lot of personality here already on the title screen, I noticed, so Patreon, if you can visit their Patreon to support them. I love the little Dragon Quest reference here for the play option, that's cute. And then we have options menu, work on the truck, and exit to leave. Hello, Chica. So what did you do to fix things? Let's see. What you see your Twitch name. So you were having trouble with your internet. You think you fixed things.
Clearing out things from the...
Cleared out excess data. What does that mean? How does that affect your
Apparently,
internet?
it was like taking in multiple things at once.
Huh. Welcome to King, Stormy Skyline Province. Okay. So basically, you were saying your computer was using too much memory, is more or less what you mean. And in the process, your internet was dying. Esel. Hey, Lou. What? Go ahead.
I closed most of the processes, so now it should be much better.
That's good. I'd recommend trying to do that, and anybody enjoy my voice calls, by the way, I would please ask that, make sure your computer is running smoothly so that the voice call runs smoothly, because otherwise please, before joining the stream, please make sure your performance is up to task. Hey, Lou, running off to have another adventure? Good luck out there in Urbania. Urbania? I'm going to say Urbania. That's easier for me to say. It can get nasty, but it's been a while since your last adventure. Let me give you tips. You can break open trash cans or boxes by jumping out of A. The music seems kind of quiet now. Try out the ones behind me. You may find goodies. Oh wait, it just gets quiet. It gets quiet when I talk to her. That's fine.
Her eye things look like a raccoon's mask.
Yeah,
eye things.
It's goggles.
Glasses.
Goggles is what they're called, I think.
I'm sorry, my brain had a nerve.
They're just glasses. They're just like nerd glasses, big rimmed glasses, I think. Nice.
Eye
Make sure to break open
things.
plenty of trash cans. Next, you can roll this up by holding down and press X. Well, it's a whole lot faster than running, but you have less control. If you want to just run, you can hold X. Good try this box. I did notice running was a thing. So is wall jumping, by the way. Oh, we have a P meter. That's cute. You know, like Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, there's a lot less control. Heck yeah, you're doing awesome. Next up, let's learn about lifting and throwing stuff. You lift something by pressing RB. Press RB again to throw. You use it on tons of different things. Try it on anything you can. We go here, Lou. I'll be watching. Yeah, so if you remember... If you want a comparison, actually, I may as well give you guys a comparison. Hold on. I just type Save 2022 Showcase Garbage Girl. That should pull up my video. So I can show you guys how it looks different. Yeah, here we go. Here's my previous video for reference.
Yes, I am a derp, by the way, so
So here's a comparison of gameplay. What's interesting here is, okay, you may notice that the art style is actually kind of taking a simpler approach. Previously, it was a lot more detailed, as you can see. Like, kind of higher resolution and stuff, so they decided to go lower res. That might have been a, like, though they did reduce the resolution and like, you know, detail level of the graphics, this may have been a good decision. Previously, it looked fine, but I do think it looks like it maybe would have a little more personality with a lower res style. So this may have been a good decision.
So you made it.
Okay, your internet completely died when you said that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's still broke. Did you actually do like an internet test, or did you just like modify your computer? Okay, so what did fast.com say then?
Hold on.
You did use that, right? Because it's like the best internet test. Also, did she say RB? I'm okay. Oh wait, did she want me to break the box I broke? Oh wait, hold on. I bet you I actually messed up the tutorial. Hold on.
50 megabytes per second.
For up?
For download, 34 megabytes for upload.
Megabytes, huh? For download?
Capital
That's really
M.
low, actually, I think. Have you reset your router or anything like that before coming back? I would recommend that. By the way, I'd like to note, I have to stop rolling. No, wait, no. Okay, what is going on here? I did just put a new controller. I haven't really tested this controller. It should just work. It is exactly the same model as my previous one. So nothing should be wrong with any drivers. But I'm noticing that RB is not doing anything here. Am I? There is no controller option. Okay. I know this seems to be a Cuphead moment for me, but like, actually, I just realized something. Wait a minute. No, it's all correct. Why can't I? Oh wait, why can't I leave? Wait, why am I stuck in the menu all of a sudden? If I press start,
is happening?
If I press start, it just does this. What is going on? Hold on a minute. Let me hold on a second. I will do a quick little test using joy key is an easy way to test my controller. 1 second. Let me make sure all the buttons of this new controller are working. And that none of them are doing false inputs. Joy key is a great way to test this. So I'm using joy key to make sure everything highlights yellow when I move the controller around. So far, so good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the LB are working. The triggers are working. Select and start. Push and stick, push and stick. Yeah, everything's okay. I used joy key to make sure, and my controller is perfectly fine. So the new controller doesn't have any issues. Joy key proved that. Joy key basically turns on a highlight if you're pressing a button on your controller. So it's a great way to test to make sure none of your inputs are like being pressed when you're not pressing them. Because if they were, they would highlight when you're not pressing them. And they're also a good way to test to make sure everything lights up when you press. If you see a highlight when you press the button, then it's probably working fine. So, yeah, I'm a little confused. It's definitely the game, not my new controller. So, I'm trying to understand what I'm missing here. I'm trying to press LB on like one of these trash cans. It doesn't work. Oh, the trash bag!
Oh!
You can lift something by pressing RB. You can use it on tons of different things. I just thought I could pick up these. Like, I thought I could, like, grab them on the... and just... No, it's a trash... Okay. I'm sorry. I guess that kind of stands out. It is there. Okay. I wish you had just said... Instead of saying you can grab lots of different things, you can... Maybe if the tutorial had said, you can grab lots of different things. Try these trash bags behind me, or something. Then it would have been a little more clear. A slight Cuphead moment. I do realize I should have probably thought of that, but... To be fair, none of you suggested picking up the crash bags in the chat, so I think everybody here was kind of not noticing them. I walked past them, so I didn't register them as something... Basically, I walked right past them, so I recognized them as a background object. I was like, it's a background object. This isn't something I can pick up, right? I'm like, I can pick up something that I'm...
Oh,
that's in my
Silver
way.
did.
Oh, Silver did? Try the garbage
Yeah.
bags. Oh, they did right at the end there. I didn't see that. Alright. Gnarly, looks like you're all set. Good luck on your adventure.
Woo!
Stay safe, eat healthy, and bring Rocky home. If you find me with the garbage truck, hop on so I can give you a ride. Now go kick some butt! See you soon. Let's do it. So what do you guys think? I showed you guys the 2022 version briefly. Do you think the higher res, higher detail pixel art was better or worse than what you see now? I do feel like there's maybe more personality to be gleaned from this, but I'm not sure. So I just straight up cannot pick up those boxes. Okay. Take that, you potato thing. Wait, why is there a Yoshi egg? Oh. I don't believe there was abilities before. Is this an ability? I thought maybe it would let me fly or something if I went fast. It does not. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's effective when I pick up a mushroom in Mario where you get an extra hit. Fred saved!
God
Sheikah, you're dying again.
fucking damn it.
If you don't reset your router and I'll allow you back, okay?
Hold on.
They should probably highlight the banks somehow when you pass them. Yeah, like... Yeah, honestly, what they should do is when I'm passing by... Okay, that's actually a good point, because... Here's the thing. Picking up something from the background in a 2D game, that's not unusual, but what a lot of 2D games will do is if you're passing an object in the background that you can interact with, while you are close enough to interact with it, it will get like a white outline, right? That way you know if you're close... That way you know if you're close enough to pick it up or not. Like right now I'm not. 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 Right now I can. Notice it actually gets... No, it doesn't actually get a white highlight. No, it never gets a white highlight. I think it should get a white highlight when you're near it. That would be non-intrusive but helpful. Okay, can combo. I was wondering about that. Cake. Or pie, rather. You know what? I probably shouldn't eat that. It was from a trash can. But you know what? We're a trash girl. We could... See, here's the thing. If you're a trash girl or a garbage man, that means you can just eat things from the trash. It gives you, like, an immunity. Don't quote me. Oh, there was an ability with that cape. Hold on, I'm gonna restart. I just never tried it. You could... Oh, I'm on the way back here. Alright. That's fine. I can get through this fast now.
To be fair, cake.
Well, pie in this case, but yeah. I don't know why I didn't try this, but yeah, that actually gives me a double jump. Or a flutter? It might be like a raccoon tail. Honestly, it would make sense we'd get a raccoon tail power-up, wouldn't it? Kind of!
I see what it's...
Kind of like a raccoon tail. It lets you flutter kind of, but not as fast as the actual raccoon tail from Super Mario Bros. 3. It's like, you notice how I like drop down. It's kind of an inconsistent flutter. I don't like it very much. I would prefer if it let me like do a more predictable glide, I guess. I do like the raccoon sprites. I mean, it technically could save me from a pit drop or something, but it doesn't feel like something I'd want to use to fly across an area. Alright.
I figured out what happened with my voice.
Oh, did your size change? You didn't check to see if your size changed?
Yeah, when I updated
Ooh, secret.
Crisp.
Yeah, so it turned that back on. I forget, did you turn that off because it was caused the issue before?
Off. How do I sound right now?
Were you talking when I was talking?
Yeah.
I didn't... You cut out.
Oh no, that's because I had a pause. How do I sound right now?
Oh, okay, you actually paused. Alright, you sound fine for right now. Vendor. You know, I may not look all that happy, but I actually love it here. You may have fixed it, we'll see. It'll require some time. I love cooking and selling hot dogs. It's a passion. Too many people ignore the value of food, you know? Here, find anything out of a vitri can restore your health. You even carry food and eat it later. Why, if when you're hungry? Everybody needs to eat. Don't ignore your stomach. No, I do want to ignore your stomach.
Food.
I don't like stomach aches. Aches are bad. Huh, you're still here? I mean, yeah, I was listening to you talk. Hello.
Give me a fucking bird.
It's a hot... Say that again?
What it was for a second. Give me a fucking hot dog.
Did you say, give me a fucking burger? Because I heard you say, give me a fucking burg.
I just say, give me a burg dog.
Oh, okay. I just thought... I'm trying to tell if your internet's dying. Like, you didn't finish your word, man. Ugh, I hate this job.
Listen,
I hate this. I hate it here. God, I wish I could just pause the game and exit, but I'm still in shift.
Derpy today.
The exit the level, my progress is saved. I can't... Guys, okay. I'm going to task the audience here. Guys, listen to Sheikah talk and let me know if he's cutting out, because I'm fucking confused. Okay, maybe take this job for granted. I do get a 401k paid out time off, and you do right to health insurance, but man, I hate this job so much. That's actually pretty good for staying around in a costume. Hey, you know about phones, right? Phones are cool. So, phones can make a respawn point levels, right? If you kick the bucket, you'll show up at the last phone you use. But I don't know how they would do that, though. Some kind of magic, if I'm not mistaken. I recommend stop by any phone you see if you're adventuring. What are you doing by the phone? I don't know, I'm on break. I like to talk about phones with people. I think they're cool. I shouldn't stand in the rain with an office suit. It's kind of like gonna get really ruined.
Yeah, you'd think it would.
You think so?
Life doesn't work that way.
I don't hear the robotic sound, by the way, of you anymore, Sheikah. I'm just not sure if you're still cutting out or not. But the robotic sound that usually comes with a cut, I'm not hearing that. So I think we're good.
Yay.
I just can't tell when you're pausing.
Listen, when I derp out a lot, I tend to pause just because, like, my brain just has to reboot.
That's fair. Honestly, I'm the same way, so I get it. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna do something silly. It's up here. Okay, that's what I thought.
Sorry about the past.
What happens when I do this? What's that?
Sorry about the past, like, breaking up some things.
Yeah, oh, it's okay, man. I just hope we can get it sorted. Like, unfortunately, because of the way Discord works, and the way Discord works is every time it updates, something can change in the settings. You always gotta check your settings after a Discord update to make sure, like voice-wise, to make sure your voice settings are correct. Also, I just realized, yeah?
No, I said, yeah, I understand, I'll do that.
Okay. Also, there's something really bad about jumping and stuff. If my thumb ever so slightly depresses down on the D-pad down direction, I do this. Now, I'm not against the move, but I did it by accident earlier. If I was over a pit, I would have just died. So I do predict a pit death with that at some point. Oh, whoops. That's okay, I don't really care. Honestly, I don't care that much about the cape. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah. Unless I need it for something, I guess. You know what's weird? The music kind of has this, like, fade-out effect occasionally. I'm not really sure why. I say to friends.
I like it.
Like, I guess when I'm indoors, I got the cape kit. It's better to have the cape than not to have it, but I don't really care for it too much. Also, this music is definitely befitting the urban environment, but I don't really care about it that much. It's kind of there. It works. Why does it make me think of Maple Story? Maple Story, I like an urban environment, and it kind of makes me think of that for some reason. Oh, okay, I see. If there's an individual trash bag, it's limited. Like, there's a limited number. But if it's a pile of trash bags, it's infinite. You can just keep pulling them.
You just hit 2 things with one bag.
Yeah, you can bounce things. It's very much... This game takes a lot from Super Mario Bros. 3, such as kind of the feather, the fact that you can do the literal P energy running is straight from Super Mario Bros. 3. And the fact that if you hit an enemy or something, you can combo like that makes you think of Super Mario Bros. 2 specifically. Wait, could you do that in 3 as well? No, I don't think in 3 you could, but in 2 you can definitely combo things like that. Wait, could you do it in 3? Did you hit an enemy into an enemy into an enemy in 3?
I don't know. I never played 3 fully.
It's been a long time since I played. It's like my favorite Mario game, actually. I like 3 the most, so I can't remember quite. But I think I don't believe that was a mechanic. Oh, let's save that. Let's save the Trash Panda.
The original person to Spotty never got to touch a Game Boy until like 2010.
Oh, Perks of Mitchell, Maple Story. Yeah, the music makes me think of one of the urban area songs. Oh, there's something up here. I was like, I can't climb up this, but I can't actually. So wait, I guess so 3 Trash Pandas, a cassette tape, and a film, like a photo. What do you call the thing? Oh God, I'm old enough that I should remember
film
this.
reel?
No, it's what do you pull out of a disposable camera or just one of those old cameras? It's a little bit of
film reel.
No, it's not film reel. That film reel is like what you play at a movie theater to watch a movie. What I'm talking about is like if you take a bunch of photographs, so you got the little thing that you pull out of the camera, and you then develop the photos. It's a photo thing you develop. It's the reel of photos that you develop. I don't know what it's called. Is it just called a photo reel, or is there another word for it?
Zedgar says tape.
No, it's not a tape. That's not the word for it. I mean, cassette tape is a tape, but I mean the other thing. Take a look at the menu. When we just picked it up, it's the little plastic cylinder that contains your photos. Oh, that's lame. I was like, oh, I'm invincible. Let me just run into the stack of boxes. It doesn't work. I have to stand.
Aww.
Jump with them. Aw, you should. Honestly, invincibility should let you charge right through them and just break the wall. That'd be great. 1-1. That's good. I mean, obviously, you can probably charge through the enemies. That guy's a hat. Not only does that guy have a hat, but he has the ability to blip out of existence. I guess that Slope didn't agree with him.
Well, you just sent him to the back rooms.
Wait, actually...
God, reduced to atoms.
I guess technically I could always break the boxes with that roll. Oh, I was supposed to roll through them. I probably could have done it with invincibility. I didn't think about that. God, reduce that. Yeah, exactly. It looked like what happened was he went down the slope, tried to turn around, and blipped out of existence because going up the slope was not something that was in his programming or something, I guess. Well, here's another one of them. Will he... Can I, like... Nope. Yeah, okay. He didn't need enough run up, but yes, I can indeed roll into those helmet guys. As I figured.
It's film. Film rolls. I was right!
Film rolls for... Oh, so it is called a film. Well, it is a roll. Okay, thank you, roll. That makes sense. Oh, you said reel, though, not roll.
I thought it was real. I didn't know if it was real or roll.
It's roll, yeah, that makes more sense, because it is a roll of film. It's like, it wraps up in a roll inside. It's like a fruit roll-up shape. But for lack of a better term, let me use a food term, because that's predictable, right?
That does help. I do think with food a lot. It's the issue with me being chubby.
Yay! Okay, that's actually a pretty fun animation. I like this.
Okay, that's adorable.
The 3 raccoons, because I saved the 3 raccoons. So they do a little handstand together. I wonder if they save less raccoons if there's a different animation. I assume so. Or
Probably.
Maybe you just don't get an animation if you don't succeed at that thing. So, whoa, what is all this? Oh, it's like a calculator. It's like a calculator plus
Welcome to
ticket.
I was about to say welcome to Queens.
It's like Queens, but it's Kings. Also, a world map, I guess. Okay. World 1, 2. Zoe's Mall Rush. Oh, is that our evil twin? Okay.
Oh my god.
Metro Labyrinth.
Is she a Is she a possum?
So, yeah. Possum in disguise? Okay, that's... Okay, you just made me think of a really great character concept. I'm going to share this with you guys. Feel free to take this one, though I might use it myself. You know how in Japanese media, tanukis are pretty popular, right? And you know how tanukis can use transforms sometimes so they can become, like, humanoid or something? Because they got, like, magic. What if you had a tanuki-like raccoon who could also transform? But he has to use, like, trash to do it. That'd be good. That's a good idea. Because raccoons are kind of tanuki-like a little bit, right?
Yes. Isn't there like a species that's based off like a tanuki raccoon?
So if you wanted to know, if you jump in an elevator, you get stuck against the ceiling. Just started storming out of nowhere, huh? Look at you, your glasses are all foggy too. I like the idea of, I want to do that now. I want like a raccoon that has the tanuki-like qualities. That sounds great, actually. But like trash magic is a wonderful combination of words. Let's agree with this, right?
Trash magic.
Trash magic. Because I think raccoons are like, oh yeah, I have a leaf, but I'll use the leaf, and poof, I've done this cool thing. And it's like, okay, what would be the equivalent of the leaf of a tanuki for a raccoon?
Oh, the Japanese raccoon dog is called the tanuki.
Yeah, the raccoon dog is known as the tanuki, which is why... but an American raccoon is not a raccoon dog. They may share the name raccoon, but they are different species. They're related, obviously. But now I'm thinking, like, if you do a tanuki-like effect with a American... I'm going to say American raccoon. I think they're just North American raccoons. But, yeah, if you do that... Because I don't know if I've seen anybody do that. If somebody do, like, tanuki magic stuff, but with, like, a raccoon rather than a raccoon dog. I think that's a good idea. Not really that related. Are they not even... Do they share a family or anything? Or do they not? Let's see here. There should be a crawl space to the main area here. Should be just on the other side of this room. Be careful. I just haven't seen anybody do that. Like, mixing tanuki mythology with standard trash panda raccoons.
Oh, I think there were different families.
Okay. They may not be... They're not... Okay, they may not be super related, but you have to agree that they look a little similar. Which is probably why they have similar names.
Tanukis and Kanade.
Okay. Oh, tanukis are part of the canine family, and raccoons are part of the... You win some, you lose some, Raven. Okay. Can I eat this food right now?
I thought you were talking about the guy.
Good news, guys. I laid an egg. What? I pressed Y. Oh, I see. It's an... Oh, I have a hold item. Just like Super Mario Bros. 3, again, where you have, like, an extra item that can, like, you can hold. Wait, can you do that in 3? No, it's World that you can do that in.
It's World.
Wait, no, 3 does let you hold items, but not during the stages. It lets you... On the world map, you have a stock of items you can select from. Hey lady, it's you again. Man, I'm glad to see you. You're never gonna believe this, but C-Top promoted me. I'm a corporate fat cat now. Though I do have to take the subway to commute now, and there aren't any phones around here. But one day I'll earn enough crystals to buy a car phone. Let me know if you find any phones down there, lady. By the way, I'm gonna comment right now. There's a lot of charm here, but the NPCs are a little bit like, okay. Like, they're not that interesting, sadly. I think they're trying to be interesting, but it's like, that guy likes phones. He got promoted. Now he has to use the subway. Maybe someday he can buy a crystal phone. It's like, none of this is interesting, though. Like, they're trying to be interesting, I can tell, but it's not working. Like, I'm sorry, but... Let's see here. Engineer. Hey, you bub. Yeah, I'm talking to you, shorty. See this, huh? 2 arms? Look at all this stuff I can lift. Hands off, 4 eyes. Find your own stuff to lift, dig? Okay, why are spiders such assholes? What? Stuff that's blue is so much easier to lift.
We have 4 eyes, she has 8.
Actually... How many does she... She has 6. Well, counting her leg, she has 8. Okay, that makes sense. Is glass box from heavy? Yeah, you can take them. I don't care. Just don't take any of my stuff, so she can skin. Wow, she has a lot of insults. She has a lot of effectively racist insults. Like,
oh my god!
Yeah, non-spider person that I'm gonna insult with non-spider words. Like, okay, wow. So nice.
She is... I don't know what to call it. Mammalist?
Mammalist? Okay, can
Mammalist!
Also, it's a little hard to get a run-up and start rolling. So, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just stupid, but you have to get a certain amount of speed before you can roll. Makes sense, right?
So Nidhis are most closely related to the Kitsune.
Kitsune. Oh, that makes sense, because Katane, yeah. And what are like normal raccoons? What are they? What family are they in? By hatching eggs, she become French pigeon. I think that's a reference to the French language I don't understand. I know a little French, but I'm not sure what pigeon and egg have to do with each other. I mean, pigeons lay eggs, but I guess a pigeon would be the most common bird in Urbania, though, probably. You cannot pick up the helmet, guys. I tried that by staying on their head and picking them up. Like Super Mario Brothers 2. It didn't work, though, unfortunately.
I'm just gonna post it because I can't pronounce it.
Okay, I tried to eat the food and I nearly threw it off the ledge. I did eat it though, fortunately. So you... Animal! I'm glad that subway graffiti tells me what an animal looks like. Thank you.
Bro, you united.
Oh, that graffiti says S2022. Or 22. I think it's a reference to Sage 22. So I guess...
I think so.
I mean, it did exist in Sage 22, so I guess so. Let's go. Okay.
Yes, they are, Zedger. Yes, they are. They're the same word in Russian.
So, Procyanidai is Raccoon's family?
Yes.
Huh. I've never heard of that family before. Interesting. Also,
I thought I got
a fire flower. I did not. I can only shoot one at a time.
It looks more like a Hadoken.
I can only shoot one at a time. It's kind of... I guess it's fine. I wonder if there's more mechanics to it I'm not understanding. There we go. I was like, if I center this... Wait.
I know.
It's just occurred to me like, wait a minute, this is actually where the ground pound's useful. Hold on a second. It's just like, wait a minute. Just thought to think about that. Oh, rat. Oh, now that adventure. Cool.
That's actually why I was laughing, Zedger, because, yeah, Dolphin Pigeon is the same word in Russian.
Down the trans tunnel kind of was, yeah. Also, I see. Francis specified pigeon. 98% of the time you see pigeons. Pigeons are actually kind of cool. Like, some people want them as pets, they seem pretty nice. Okay, so let me teach you about drill diving. Whenever you're in the air, you press down, you'll drill down. Kind of tricky to get the hang of. Could take years of practice. What? Are you serious? You already know how to? Well, I barely knew how to. I kind of remembered it. Just did it? I did fortunately just do it. Wonder if I hadn't used it if you would say something different. Oh crap, guess I was no help then. Well, kiddo, while you're here, can you do me a solid? Bunch of rats has been messing with a bunch of our trades. Mess up our pistons real good. Job's hard enough as it is. Now I gotta fix a ton of rat smashing pistons. Okay.
It's Ungolf.
Ungolf, don't smash my pistons. Wait, that sounds weird.
I love how it's unfair came in on.
Yep. Yep. Can confirm though, rats are great pets.
Yes, rats are great pets. Apparently pigeons are too. There's fancy pigeons that look really pretty. They have like long
You could get crows, I learned, and apparently they could speak.
Yeah, crows can imitate like ravens. Anyway, I'm here.
Hello.
Oh,
Foul lizard.
axolotl.
An axolotl, yeah.
Where's your frills?
Oh, there's a lizard.
Yeah, that's a lizard. That's not axolotl.
I mean, I like the character designs, but I don't I'm kind of... Maybe I'm being overly picky, but the dialogue doesn't really interest me, I guess you could say. Okay. Do those hurt me if I touch them? I don't know. Ah! You piece of shit! Okay, that's not too big a deal. I just lost the health. I said you piece of shit because I'm like, God damn it, I didn't know I had to go that way. Alright.
Who's the third host? What?
Hey, Kibby, it's Fair Trip.
Wait. Those must go to the same place?
Oh, host!
Oh, that's cute. Look at the graffiti. Reference.
Oh, that's cute!
That's a cute reference. I like that. You can't tell. That is basically copying the Super Mario Brothers 1 Mario when he has a mushroom sprite. Oh. Yep.
Did a bee just lift up?
I wasn't aware of what was happening. I'm finished. That was actually
finished!
quite a fight. I did not see. Did I keep the tape? I think I did keep the tape, though.
Now that is, and the I'm finished is a reference to,
Is that a reference to?
Yes, it's what's said if you die in Kid Icarus.
Oh yeah!
Kibby, the first time you heard Fair Trip? Or rather, Fair?
I swore Kibby was here when Fair was on, Voice a lot.
Guys, I'm not a complete idiot. There's a reason I got confused by the pistons. When the elevator came up, the pistons glitched out. Did you guys see the first bit of animation for that?
I saw that.
Yes,
they
I
kind
did.
of like half came out and then they like immediately disappeared.
Oh,
So I didn't understand what I was looking at, so I just advanced without understanding what was going on. So because of an animation error, I got confused.
I think that's legit why I asked if that was a bee for a second.
Oh, I need that. Wait, I'm trying to figure out where does the other elevator go. Ooh.
Also, I really didn't know I really thought Kibby heard Fair a lot of times.
Kibby doesn't show up to every stream, so I guess they just never intersected with Fair being around.
I don't know.
What happens if I take the other elevator? Because there's two. There's the secret path one and the one I took, or the one which was the one I took.
Run!
Nah.
Oh, that's why run.
Okay, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World section. I'm gonna wait.
I still like how you could do the pizza tower pose.
You know, I just realized something. Okay, I can't spam the fireball if it hits a wall. I'm realizing something. Okay, bye. It bounces away, and then I have to wait, and then keep dead inside out.
Actually, axolotls can live for land for about 15 minutes.
Well, if you're inside out, you will be keeping dead, so...
Also, thank you,
Keep inside. Better terms.
Partner or something? Hot!
I'd like to point something out, by the way. We have seen that... So we've seen two power-ups that kind of mimic Super Mario Bros. 3 power-ups. We have seen one that kind of acts like the Kanuki suit, and we've seen the one that kind of acts like Mario's classic fireballs. But, and I will make this point, they're worse. Because Mario could shoot 3 fireballs at once, which bounce along the ground. This shoots 1 fireball forward, but I have to wait for it to despawn before I can fire another one. So it's like Mario 3's it's like Mario's fireballs, but worse. And the Tanuki suit power-up lets me flutter, but there's like... I can't just keep pressing the flutter button like you can with the Tanuki suit. I actually drop between each flutter. So it's like the Tanuki suit, but worse. So far, the power-ups mimic Mario power-ups, but they're worse. It's just not great, actually. It is a little disappointing.
I'm giving credit where credit is due. It's so far an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Oh. Well, that's...
Well then! Char breaks and games, everyone.
It's like, I bet I can wriggle out of this. Listen, there's a little crevice. I can slip through probs or something. I don't know. But anyways, I missed the train. But at least I got Fred.
I thought you said Fred for a second. I'm like, oh, they're naming them now.
Haha. I was like, I bet you if I do this, though. Yeah. I'm not... Listen, sometimes I have skills. Okay, those boxes got phased to the wall, so goodbye.
buy boxes.
Oh. Did I get everything? I don't remember. It says I have the cassette tape. I don't remember picking up the cassette tape. Do you guys remember me doing that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh wait, no, that was the one that was on Sync Battle today. Oh, if I start rolling, I lose the trash bag. That's too bad. Alright, guess we're done.
I'm kind of liking this theme.
Why did the subway station have a giant service elevator? I guess it's possible for a subway to have a giant service elevator. It's not impossible, yeah. Also, I'm collecting money into a wallet. Which indicates to be something? Is this like ranking me, or is it just like giving a random death tally? Let's see. Blue crown. I'm seeing if dying did anything bad. Oh! I don't have the blue crown. You know it's the
no
stamp?
death blue crown?
So the blue crown must be a no death thing. Okay, so I really wish the game communicated that, because I feel like you could totally miss that.
Just look it up.
Because just because something has a death counter doesn't mean that you need to not... Just because there's a death counter doesn't mean that that means you need to not die. It just kind of... It would just kind of subtly encourage you not to die to have, like, a better score or something, right? But in this case, yeah, it looks like not dying is a requirement. That's fine, though, because I wanted to revisit the level anyways. I want to see what happens if we took the other elevator. I guess it also means I could try to speedrun. I say try,
And I'm
because
back.
not really. Hello.
Welcome back.
And Kimmy, my favorite
Kimmy
color
has-
is blue. Deep blue. Deep
same.
blue, generally. My favorite things is lapis lazuli.
Do you think I need to recollect everything? I'm gonna try not.
I hope not.
I mean, I'm just here to get the Deathless stamp. So.
If it's you have to perfect everything, that's gonna be insanely hard.
Also, I don't think you actually need the train, for the most part. You can technically do dash jumps if you're clever. Train makes it easier, though, so... I'm just noting that for speedrunning. I'm gonna use this elevator. Where does this take me? See, it did it again! Also, wait a minute, how does that make any sense? Guys, I
Wait,
took
what?
a different elevator to the same location. How?
I'm so lost.
Like the exact same. The elevator matched with the other elevator. Is what
Maybe
I mean.
it's one of those hallways where
It's
both of the elevators get there.
Yeah, that's why it was a long hallway. It's probably like a secret warp point, so the elevators matched up. However, that really is kind of confusing to the brain. I don't really like it. Like, why do that exactly?
Keep dead inside out.
That's a reference to
Walking Dead.
That's a reference to Don't Open Dead Inside, which
Yeah.
the way it's written, it looks like Don't Dead Open Inside. It depends how you read it.
I know.
I think that's from Walking Dead.
I don't need the elevator. I just need my own intelligence. Which I don't have, unfortunately, but you know, I'll try.
But I do not have a very expensive mic, Kibby. It's not exactly a cheap mic,
Wait,
but it's not very expensive.
now why is there a little pit here? Okay,
To psych people out.
maybe. So that's what happens if you don't pick up the raccoons. That's another thing I was curious about. You just don't get a raccoon slide. Which means
And
if you
they
pick up
seem very
that
confused.
means if you pick up 1 or 2 raccoons, you probably get a different animation. I did get the stamp. Okay, you know what? I'm curious enough, and this level is fast enough. I'll just go ahead and grab 1 and 2 raccoons to see what the animation is like when you don't have a cheerleader tower's worth of raccoons. What animation do they do instead? We just need to get 2 or 3 raccoons. So
I missed a cute raccoon animation.
Twice.
wait,
Aw.
twice? Oh yeah, you missed it twice. Sorry.
Oh,
Watch back the video though. Oh well,
It's
maybe
adorable.
if there's a 3rd level, you'll see it.
well, thank you, Kibby.
So I'm
My-
gonna grab 2 raccoons, and then we'll see what the animation for that is. I think the animation will differ depending on the number of raccoons that you have. So
Yeah, thank you, Kibby. Although my
What the fuck?
One of
What
my-
the? Whoa!
one of my classmates in college said I have a distinctive voice. Though I would like to become a voice actor someday.
That was a lot of fun what just happened. I love that. Hey, you have a good voice. You have a good mic for it, honestly. Your mic's actually pretty solid.
Oh yeah, it is Popu Pine.
My voice is my voice.
Although I would like to get I kind of want to get a new one, like maybe a blue mic.
I think
blue
it's.
brand?
I think this thing glitches out every single time you come into there.
Well, you know why it glitches out? We just found out that those two elevators that go up here go to the same location. You know what that means, right? That basically means there's a hidden little warp point where the two elevators like warp you to the same corridor, basically. So due to that warp point, I think that's why they glitch. I think the glitch is because it's warping us at that moment, causing those to like reload. So by the way, I have 2 raccoons. I'm just going to ignore the third one. If you want to see the third one's animation, you just wait for another stage fair, or you can watch back the other the video before you shut up.
It's the best thing I've ever seen.
It is cute, cheerleader tower. But I mean, I assume we're going to get a different animation. Which is
So
why
when
I'm
you
going
get
for the trouble
none,
here.
they both look very confused.
When you get none, they're like, they also sweat drop. They're like, oh no, we missed them. Where are they?
But yeah, Blue Brand. I don't know if it's Blue Yeti, but I know they have one mic that they call a Snowball.
Yeah, I know that Yeti brand. Yeti brand's pretty good, from what I hear.
Yep.
I'm using a Samson personally. I've used it for many years. I recommend it. Yeah, okay. There's a slightly different power. It's okay.
Samsung is pretty good. Usually.
Yeah,
So that-
Ralph, Melissa, but not Bart. Yes!
I don't think I quite get the reference, but it sounds familiar.
Or Bird.
It's not Bird. That's not a Bird or Nerdy reference. It's something else.
Well, Zedgar said Bert, not Bart.
Yeah, he did. Well, okay. I grab this raccoon.
Oh yeah, of course they still make them. Probably updated versions. Kibby. Oh, just to chime in on earlier
By the way,
earlier
ow, 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 ow. Okay, anyways. Sorry, I just had to comment on that. Whoops. I'm sorry, I wanted to crash Bandicoot for a second.
I think I also have a Samsung mic.
Anyway, earlier you were talking about Digimon. I love how you call them just guys, where my main thing with Digimon is when they turn into just humans with costumes. I would
the
call
Just
them
Guys
just
comment
guys.
was specifically for its later evolutions, where it always seems to happen.
Well, you showed them and they were anthros, not humans with costumes, and you're still calling them just guys.
Well, yeah, I guess.
So I'm just saying that I would call them just guys if they were human. But anyway, I mean,
Right, you can just do that in one cycle. I thought so. This game has speedrunning potential. I don't personally fully care, but I'm still observing that because I know some people do.
yeah, you can do that in one cycle.
I think you don't even need these subway trains. You can actually make, well, I didn't really demonstrate there, but you can do most of these jumps without the subway trains, I believe, with a proper dash. It's a little tricky. I find the dash a little awkward, actually, but okay. I don't know about that jump, to be fair. that one might require the train. I'm not sure.
Why is there romantic sound?
Actually, if you have the cape, maybe it's a very bad flutter, but it might still make the distance there.
Yeah, I know you're very big on the quadrupeds and all. Meanwhile, I actually like the anthros and stuff. So
I'm not.
fine with
Now,
it,
keep
right?
in mind, I wasn't complaining about anthros per se, but I'm more like this is a humanoid. Is what's bothering me. There's a difference between an anthro and a humanoid. You realize that, right?
But you
If you want
weren't
an example of a humanoid, like furry, look at IMVU's attempt at furries. If you've seen them.
I would have to watch back what you were talking about to see what you were pointing out as humanoids or as just a guy, because I swear the ones you were pointing at, I was like, wait, what?
Calling it out so you don't miss.
Remember,
Okay, I like the one raccoon one best, personally.
Yes!
I'm like 10 seconds behind, remember.
If
Okay,
2, you
let's
get a
see.
tower. If 3, you get a cheerleader, little cheerleader stack. If 1,
And one raccoon just munching on a burger.
burger.
I love it. I vibe with that raccoon.
Okay, that was worth going through the trouble to see each one. All right, let's do Zoe's Mall Rush now. Challenge.
I
stage.
am that raccoon.
What's this about? Hi. Louise, long time no see. I just got the super wicked janitor job at the mall. Pretty sweet, huh? I heard you were lucky for a raccoon to save. You always loved animals. Hey, there's a raccoon and he's saving on the other side of this mall. Race you for it. If I win, you have to start naming it. Oh wow, you're obviously a creep.
What?
Don't get stopped by any salesman on the way there. Oh, Zoe, you're a genius. This will work
Wait.
for sure.
Oh my god. I just realized, like, with the position of everything, I think they are supposed to be a possum.
What? You two look like such a cute
facial
couple. Will you
features.
consider buying a ring to symbolize your commitment to each other? What? Okay, so don't get stopped by salesmen who talk to you. Oh, that's great. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like, well, I'm gonna get stopped by them just to see what their dialogue is.
And then just restart the game, restart the level.
Hey, you look like a video game mascot. You might be interested in this game cartridge from 600 legit games. It'll only set you back 3,000 crystals. Yeah, I may as well. Well, I don't care if I see all their dialogue because I'm not super huge on the game. but
Zoe's
what's
a
that here?
possum.
There's like an upper ledge. Okay.
Her close-up sprite looked human.
Okay. Challenge failed. Oh no. Okay, that looks a little sus right there. I mean, I guess it's just an embrace, but it's clearly an unwilling one, so that's kind of sus. Oh, there's a roof there, right? Yeah, this character is actually a little kind of creepy. Because, I mean, it's one thing to say, "Hi, if I win, we date again," but, like, the lose animation being like, "Haha, now I get to hug you!" It's like, oh god, okay, that's not really cool.
Oh, they harass her!
That's harassment right there, so... Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Come on, possum.
Also, I don't think they represent a possum, because possums are our friends. They're not. Put simply.
I think possums are in the same family as raccoons.
They look like a music enthusiast. Got all kinds of different tapes here. You don't even have to
No!
love play them anymore. Well, we want to see all the dialogue. And then we got this guy. Who's that guy? Oh, I got interrupted. Yeah, I'm not... I actually feel kind of uncomfortable with the lose animation. I mean, it's not the worst sprite ever or anything, but it does bother me.
I think it's supposed to because, you know, just
Yeah.
showing that that's not okay.
But I feel like... Okay, yeah, but like... You know how some games are careful to give trigger warnings and stuff? This didn't have anything like that. That could be a trigger for some people.
Yeah, there's easily someone that could be triggered by that. I used to be triggered by something like that.
And that would be a really fair trigger to have, too, because... Would you like to donate to the Church of the Mole Call? A mere 200,000 crystals is a long way to ensure a place in heaven for you. I lost again, but...
Yeah, now we get to watch thing I hate.
No, I'm just gonna retry. I just wanted to see the dialogue. Also, I want to know why that one guy was different, because if you notice, he was different.
But now we figured out he's a mole man.
Well, that makes more sense, because I think the moles are enemies in this. I'm also noticing that if you get caught by one of the guys, they all go inert. So I'm gonna guess there's a challenge here to not get caught by any of them.
Because if you talk to them, then she can't talk to them.
No, they all go inert. Like, later ones will also stop harassing me if I get harassed by any of them.
No, I thought you got harassed by others in the very first one.
Did I? Well,
Yeah,
there was one that went
you did.
inert. There was one that went inert, though.
It's because you went over.
Oh, she
After
went...
you-
Oh, it's because she interacted with them before I got to them. That's why they went inert.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't interact with them before they.
No, she does. She interacts with them, too. Did you not... Look, see? That's why they go inert, because she gets to them first, sometimes. what? Oh, up? Okay, I was confused.
Ah.
I didn't understand what was happening.
I got a little confused there. I think there's a problem with the graphics sometimes where it's hard to tell what a background object or a foreground object is.
Yeah.
For instance, like, if you look at the sign on the right, or the left, so you see, the sign is a collision object, but the parts that it's connected to the floor, you can slide underneath it. Those aren't solid. And yeah, you can tell
Warning.
the
The odds of being booped at any given moment is low, but never zero.
Thank you, Drake Cat, for the sub. Boops are good. But also, yeah, so like, if we look at that sign, if you look carefully, you can see that the pixels of the main sign are a full solid black, and that makes it's collidable. And you can see that its legs have a gray pixel border, which means you can go through it. However, here's the problem. It's kind of subtle when you're going fast. When you're going fast enough, it's easy to overlook this. So, for instance, here with the salesman, I was bumping my head on the roof here because I was going a little too far. There is differences between solid pixels and unsolid pixels, but it's a little too subtle in my opinion. I feel like something needs to be done to make it more like visually obvious, especially when you're doing like a race. It's not so bad when you're not racing, like not a big deal then, but if you're trying to hurry, it's definitely a little easier to mess this up. By the way, this may not appear to be, but it's I'm trying to do a legitimate attempt this time, so. Oh, okay.
You can do it.
Mine. No, that's not how it's supposed to happen. I don't think this guy is... Okay, I don't think he's based on an animal. I was getting confused by that thought. No, I think he just looks like a creep. And kind of like an evil counterpart. What's that?
Zoe is usually a girl name.
Okay. It wasn't talk about gender, but alright.
He's based on an animal, a predator.
He, she, they, it doesn't really matter. They're a creep regardless. I won't stand for this, I won't! This is the last of me. I'll find more raccoons for you, and then surely you'll love me again. You'll be mine, Garbage Girl Louise. See you soon! Farewell. Oh, we're kinda high up, huh? Yeah, just give me a minute, we'll walk you to gear to get us down from here. You will? Thanks, I guess? I could have jumped down. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, well. Try to go up the road. I'm not actually stuck, but it looks like, if you hold diagonals into any wall, this happens. If I just go along a wall holding diagonal, it looks like the garbage truck is like, oh, it's okay, I'll get us there, sputter, choke. Alright, let's get over here. This is like oldest, like the vehicle's just gonna die in a second. Like, let's go. Also, it's a bit unceremonious, but I think it just ends there. I don't think there's anywhere else to go. So there you go, Garbage Girl Louise.
It looks nice.
I might sound overly snowflakey saying this, but I feel like the game should have a trigger warning over losing the race. This gets you like an non-consensual hug, which from a creep, which isn't great.
No.
Like, I mean, I'm okay with it as like, yeah, narratively, okay, sure, they're a creep, that's fine. But like, some people might get triggered by that, so maybe put a little like warning for that.
It left a very bad taste in my mouth.
Because I myself have dealt with somebody being non-consensual with me, and so it does make me feel a little uncomfortable seeing that.
I have dealt with a lot of people that were non-consensual.
Like, it's one thing for the guy to be a
very much
guy, girl, whatever, being a creep in dialogue and stuff. That's fine. That's not as bad. But like the actual animation, I don't know why. It just kind of bothered me a little bit. I might be a little sensitive on that one. I don't know. I just feel like I don't mind it existing. I just want a trigger warning. That's all.
To be fair, I'm also sensitive to that, but just because me and the original and the spy didn't have a good time with people.
We don't have to go into detail about why we're sensitive on this. But yeah, so I would say add a trigger warning just to be a little safer about it. I feel like it could weird some people out because it weirded out at least me and Chica. Maybe some of you too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because I didn't expect that out of a game where I'm rescuing raccoons. You know, like, I didn't really expect that.
It really left a bad taste in my mouth. They really didn't have to do with the X.
But I don't mind the X existing and racing you. That animation is just... It's far enough that a warning should be added, that's all. But anyways, besides that, this is a good game. I think
8 out of 10.
I'm kind of confused why they rebuilt it though. Like they had a style going 2 years ago. This is not the first time I've seen this on stage where a game shows up on stage as a demo and it looks a certain way and it plays a certain way, and then like a year or two later, I see it again and it's completely different. But there's no like what's really annoying is that most of these games don't explain why they remade themselves. At least not in the write-ups they have for Sage. They usually do not say anything about why they changed their style, so I don't know why they did here.
Actually, I have an idea. When did Pizza Tower come out?
Way before 2022, when I last played the game.
Oh, damn it. Because it does have, like, the mechanics of, like, Pizza Tower with the taunts. And,
I don't
like,
think it doesn't have... I see your point. Doesn't have... Like, I'm not a big fan of Wario Land 4, and Pizza Tower is based on it, so I wasn't a big fan of Pizza Tower. But I will say the Pizza Tower is flow. I don't feel like the same amount of flow exists here. You can definitely get some flow going here, but I feel like it's a little harder to set up than it is in Pizza Tower, from what I have seen of the game. So, yeah, I think this game is pretty solid overall. Trigger warning needed aside. I think it's showing some promise. I don't know why it got rebuilt. I'd really like to know the reason for that, so if the dev does watch this, I'd love to have a comment telling me what's up with that. Why did you guys change the style? Does the style change... What do you guys think about the style change? Again, I'll play a little clip again for those that join later. I played one at the beginning of this video. I'll play it again.
Oh, congratulations, Eric's! You got Hatsune Miku.
Oh, very good. You seem to get a lot of shinies. I envy. Well, I'd envy more if I played Pokemon more, but... here. Whoever didn't see it the first time, let me just pop right into the gameplay. So, here's what the game looked like before.
It's so very clear.
And to be fair, the power-ups seem to be the same, more or less. Like, this power-up here, you can see it has different effects, but it's more or less that straight fireball. I don't remember if the cape power-up was in this one or if it behaved the same way as it does in this demo, but we even had the P meter. So a lot of stuff still stayed over. The main thing that changed is, of course, like the resolution, the art style, that all changed quite a bit. I don't know what I think about the change. Like,
Can I get airborne at the top? I don't like
I'll say this. The previous version here, this 2022 version, I do feel like I understood the background and foreground elements better in this one. I feel like it was more clear. But I guess I would say that the 2024 version here has a better art style as far as, like, memorability goes. Because this art style is nice, but maybe a tad generic. Like this 2022 style we're looking at right now.
I'm going to be honest, 7
Actually,
out of 10.
If we look at this level that we're running through, this is basically the same level as 1.1 that we played in the 2024 version here. It's just obviously redesigned for the resolution change, but... yeah.
Yes.
The thing I didn't actually do in the 2024 version here, I figured I would at some point drop down into a pit using the ground pound, but I didn't actually do that. But yeah, so what do you guys think? What version do you think is better graphically? 2024 or 2022?
Oddly, 2024.
I think 2024, while it does have a lower resolution, it has more personality with it. It's like the graphics are technically simpler, but they have more going on. I feel like more personality going on.
I love the background, like, little background secrets.
Yeah, there's nice little details like that, too. Yeah, I think it was a change for the better. I still feel like it was kind of unnecessary, but maybe... To be fair, going this lower resolution style is probably easier to do. Like, I think it's probably easier to
Xerix
draw.
recommends the 2004 version.
Xerix prefers the 2004 version of Garbage Patrol Louise, which I don't know what the hell that version would be. I don't think that existed then, but...
I didn't exist at then.
I did. I'm old.
Well, technically I exist. It's weird.
Yeah, I think the 2022 version looked a little generic, but the 2024 version here has more of its own identity, which is good. I think this is pretty solid overall. I don't know if I'll check this out next year if it shows up, but I might check it out like
Get rid of the creepy X and I'll be okay, or at least don't do that lose.
I don't mind. Again, I don't mind the character. I think it's perfectly fine. I get it. Like they're a creep, they're racy for the thing because they want something. I get it. It makes sense. You gotta have the more nefarious characters, but. It was just the animation. I think that was a bother.
Yeah, just change up the animation. You're golden, but 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. But, well, again, I change it or just add a trigger warning. I'm okay with content that is maybe bothersome for some people. I'm okay with that existing in games as long as you add a trigger warning to let people have a heads up. I think that's really the fair. Yeah, just a warning. So if they want to make those people who would be triggered by it less uncomfortable, I would recommend maybe change the animation to something a little less grabby, I guess is the word I'd use. But, you know, it's whatever. I'm not a snowflake about it. I may be sensitive on that particular topic. I'm not going to be a snowflake about it, though. I just think a trigger warning... Again, there's never anything wrong about adding a warning, you know? It lets people, you can keep things the same, just let people know something exists ahead of time, and if it does bother them, they can opt out, you know? But yeah, anyways, that topic aside, because I think we're over-focused in it. Garbage Girl Louise does seem pretty solid. It seems like it's more or less... I feel like the last 2 years, they have more or less just spent most of that time redesigning now all the graphics and everything, and probably using a different engine or redesigning the engine. So there's not a lot of forward progress for the 2022 version. It's not really any longer than that version was. I think the challenge level is new, but I think it was 2 stages before as well. So they more or less have just redesigned the 2022 version's levels with this new style, and that's the main work they have done so far. Makes sense. They have done a lot of work on just reimagining things. I just hope that they stick to this style and move forward with it, because one thing I have noticed with Sage, there have been a few games where they existed, and then they just backpedaled and redesigned everything, and then they backpedaled and redesigned everything a third time, and then I never saw the project again. I've been doing Sage long enough to notice that sometimes. Sometimes it feels like some games, they just keep getting redesigned because the developer just isn't satisfied with what they've done, so they never actually get anywhere, right? So, redesigns are fine, but it does indicate a developer that doesn't quite know what they wanted. So hopefully they know what they want now. That's all I'm saying. But that was Garbage Girl Louise, and I hope you guys enjoyed.